Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to Amanda Rocks Real Estate's Tip of the Day. I'm your host, Amanda Gleason Mack. Today, I feel called. I have been feeling this call for the past week now. People are calling me. I'm overhearing conversations in the supermarket, and I'm hearing that there's a need for this video, so I am speaking today to renters. If you are thinking about moving into a new rental property, or maybe you've already moved into a rental property, you might be able to benefit from this video as well. Okay, so tip number one is before doing anything, before giving anybody any money, you need to view the property at least one time. The only exception to this rule is if you're dealing with a licensed real estate company that has to follow certain laws and regulations. If you are dealing with a big licensed real estate company and they have certain protocols in place, that is the only time. But before you give anybody any money, before you sign a lease, you need to be in that property at least once. If you're moving from out of state and you're looking at rentals from a distance, maybe you have a friend or family member, somebody you trust that can go in and view the property on your behalf. With technology out here, we've got so many different video chat options that you can video chat with them and get an idea, and they can tell you, oh, this smells in here, or no, it smells great, it's beautiful, look, no holes, the windows open and close. When you view the property, you want to do things like open and close the windows, make sure that they lock, turn on the water in the sink, in the shower, flush the toilet. These are really simple ways to know if you've got any basic problems happening. You want to do this before you sign a lease, okay? The second thing that you want to do is find out who you're dealing with. Who's the person that you're speaking to? Who's showing you the property? Who are you negotiating your lease with? Are they a property manager? If so, do they work for a legitimate company, a real estate company, hopefully, or a third-party property management company? What are their credentials? Is it a big company? Where's their office located? Do they have a website? What's the company phone number and the company name? Are you dealing with a licensed real estate agent, or are you dealing directly with the owner? Now, sometimes the owners are LLCs, but you can look up who owns an LLC online. It is a matter of public records. In Philadelphia, the easiest way to find the name of the owner is to go to atlas.gov. All right, so number 3, anytime you pay any money, whether it be to a property management company, a real estate agent, or directly to the owner, you should never, ever pay cash. All right, you want to pay with a money order because they come with receipts and keep them. You want to pay with a check or a trackable electronic payment such as Buildium or apartments.com. Those are all trackable and you can see where they're coming and going from. I don't really recommend Cash App, but in a pinch, that'll do. It's just a hard time to get a refund from Cash App and some of those newer app money sending hands. Okay, your fourth tip, read the lease. If English isn't your first language or reading's not your strong suit, grab a friend. Don't be too proud. Get somebody who has a better understanding and have them read the lease with you. Have them walk you through it, explain it to you in words that you understand. Ask questions. If you're dealing with the owner or a property manager or a real estate agent, they should be able to explain to you what the lease says. Take notes. Understand what it means. Some of the things that your lease should include. When is rent due? How long is the lease? What happens if you pay late? What's the penalty? What happens if you terminate the lease early? When can your landlord enter the property? For under what circumstances? At the end of the lease, does it automatically renew? If so, is it month to month or yearly? If you want to cancel the lease or renew the lease, how much time do you need to give? Do you need to give it in writing? How does that work? I've seen some leases say 6 months and the tenant didn't read it and they were left holding the bag. Your lease should also cover anything that's wrong with the property. So when you did that first walkthrough and you identified that the landlord was going to do this, that, and the third, that should be in your lease, because most leases state that you're accepting the property in its current condition. Now, there are a few rules and regulations that the landlord needs to follow, but if there was trash in the house on the day you move in, that is now your trash. You throw it away. All right? So this is really important. If there's anything that was wrong with the property that you and the landlord or a property manager or real estate agent or owner agreed to take care of, that should be written in the lease, even if it's handwritten in the lease. Before you sign, you should get a copy of that lease and keep a copy. Document. Before you move in, before you start bringing your stuff in, take pictures, or better yet, take a video of the property. You want to demonstrate if there's a hole, a scratch, a ding, a dent, if a light fixture is broken, if a screen needs repairing. All of those things should be noted in your move-in video so that when you go to move out, you have proof of the condition of the property when you moved in, and it will help you secure your security deposit when you're moving out. And finally, consult an attorney or real estate agent. You're not an expert. You don't do this for a living. Find somebody who does it for a living. Have them read your lease. Have them negotiate on your behalf. But do it before there's a problem, not after. And bonus tip number 7, document. If you had a verbal conversation with your landlord and you've come to some sort of understanding, send him or her a text message. Send him or her an email's best. This is what we discussed on this day and this time, talking about this, that, and the third. You agreed to do this. You said you would waive the late fee, blah, 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 whatever it was. Make sure that you document all of this in writing. If you have any problems in the future, you can then come back to those documented remarks. Because if you have a verbal conversation with somebody and they tell you something and then you text or email them saying, this is what we just talked about, if it's not true, they should have immediately replied to you and said, this is not true, this is what we agreed to. So that email or text message is a record of fact because they did not deny it. Well, I hope this helps, and if you ever need anything else, you feel free to like, subscribe, and share my YouTube channel. I also post on Instagram and Facebook under Amanda Rocks Real Estate, and you can find me at Super Realty Group and Super Realty Group Adultco. All right, talk to you guys soon. Bye.